It's sci time for grade 7. Unit number 8, Nature of the Earth. The story so far. We learned the position of the Earth, and also we learned how inside the Earth is arranged and different layers of the Earth. Today's part 2, we will learn more about the lithosphere. Lithosphere means the crust of the Earth. So the big question is Earth's crust continuous? Continuous means whether it is continue as a kind of plate. So let's see. This is Earth. It seems it has continuous plate here. But the studies of scientists reveal that there are some zones, especially these zones, show a special event. These are eventful places. Lot of vibrations, lot of earthquakes have noticed in those zones. By studying these zones, they have suggested that the earth is not made of one plate. It's made of many plates like this. So the answer for the question, no, the lithosphere is broken into plates. And there are some plates which are oceanic plates, some are continental plates. These plates contain continents as well as ocean floor. You can see how they crack like this. And the next thing, these plates are very thin and they are floating on the magma. Here it is magma and they are floating on the magma, as well as they move slowly across the mantle because there is a liquid or jelly-like medium here. This crust is thin one floating on that jelly. So we call these ones as the tectonic plates. This is Earth's map, and let's see how these tectonic plates are spread. You can see these borders. These are the borders of the tectonic plates, and there are different names given by the man for those. Eurasian plate, Arabian plate, and Indo-Australian plate. Likewise, there are different names. There are major 7 plates here and dozens of small plates. So scientists call these plates as plate tectonics. And there are 7 large ones and dozens of small ones. And in these plates also, they slowly move as we learned. If this plate is normally this plate is moving this direction, that Eurasian plate is moving that direction. Therefore, from this place, the plates move apart here, and in this plates meet each other. Let's see that events also. And here in that purple color lines, we show the plates which are slide apart. A lot of earthquakes occur in those. And by these red lines, we show the plates which are moving apart, and plates which are meeting or colliding here are shown here. These are colliding and showing collisions. So that's how we can see the borders of the plates. Next, do these plates stay at same place? And we discussed they don't stay. Look at this. This is the early Earth. It's slowly showing that how continents moving. We call this as continental drift. Continents are slowly moving like this, and that's how the present Earth formed, like this. So that's called as the continental drift. That means plates may move with meters or maybe centimeters per year. Earth plates move different ways and different speeds. Although some move faster and some plates move only few centimeters. Each plates can move different direction or different speed. At the boundaries, the plates meet and the dramatic events take place at these boundaries. There are 3 ways how plates can move. Let's see them one by one. One way of moving plates. Two plates moving apart. This happens due to this. Look at this. When the magma push over the plane or push over the crust, these plates moving apart. Let's see how it happens. Magma pushing it up and the plates slowly moving apart. And in such events, the ridges can make. And also volcanoes occur because when they move apart from the holes that magma comes out. Here, here are the points. Plates move away from each other and new crust form. So you can see the ridge here. This is the ridge and plates moving apart. And this is an example mid-Atlantic ridge. This picture shows that one. And here there is a close view. You can see this is the ridge and these two are the plates which are moving apart. And that is one way of moving plates. Next way is two plates moving towards, coming towards. You can see these two plates. When one plate moving this side and when other coming here close, they get in close here, gradually moving towards. Normally at this event, one plate goes downwards and one comes up. Therefore, a mountain range can form. See the points. Look at the points here. Plates move towards each other. One plate usually sink under the other. One goes under the other plate. And two continental plates meet and create this mountain ridge. Here is an example. This is very famous mountain area. That is the Himalaya mountains. And it's found at the top of the India around the Nepal. You can see this zone. And next, two plates slide past each other. This is the most common plate movement. When one plate comes this side, other plate moves other side. So see this, the plates moving, slide apart, and the places where these move, sometimes mountains can occur. The definite thing is an earthquake occur in this place. Earthquakes are taking place. So plates side apart each other and this creates earthquakes. Example for that, San Andreas fault. You can see that one here. One plate moving that side and the one moves other side. And look at an eventful thing happened. This is kind of sudden event, sudden movement or the quick movement of plates has created this huge ridge here. And as we learned at that plates, when plates move slide apart, earthquakes can occur. Earthquake may be shaking or the rumbling the ground or shaking the ground or rolling the ground. And normally earth's surface move like this and you can see the disaster which can cause due to the earthquake. It's usually what happens when the tectonic plates, one thing, when they are slip past or break apart. In these two events an earthquake can occur. There are a lot of memories of earthquakes. I will take three disastrous events occur in last 2 decades. Look at this one. In 2004 there was an earthquake. Due to that earthquake a tsunami occurred. This picture is from Sri Lanka and this is the disaster done by that tsunami. In 2004 tsunami brought severe destruction to coastal areas of Sri Lanka. It's because an earthquake took place in Sumatra Islands due to the collision of tectonic plates. So that is one event. After about 6-7 years later, in 2011, another memorable or disastrous one occurred. It occurred near to the Japan in Sendai zone, and it also brought huge tsunami. You can see how vehicles is thrown away with that big tsunami. And in 2011, the magnitude 9 earthquake struck the northern Japan, and the damage is about $300 billion. It's a huge one again. And most recent disastrous one is 2015's earthquake. It occurs close to Sri Lanka, and look at this. This is the picture before it, and this is after that. So huge one damaged the capital city of Nepal, and lot of lives it took. In 2015, earthquake killed over 8,000 people and injured more than 21,000. It occurred with a magnitude 7.8. So today's story is the last part of this nature of the earth unit, and today we learned the nature of the lithosphere, tectonic plates, movements of tectonic plates, and disasters which can cause due to that movement. So this is the end of the lesson, and goodbye.